What if everything you thought you knew about this team was actually wrong? What if the real story, the one fans haven't heard yet, is sitting just beneath the surface, waiting to explode? And what if the biggest turning point of the entire season happened quietly behind closed doors, with nobody realizing how massive it truly was? Imagine waking up tomorrow to headlines that completely flipped the narrative you believed for months. Would you be surprised, or would you say you saw it coming? Because what I'm about to reveal will make you question everything you assumed about this franchise. Everyone thinks they know what really happened, but the truth paints a completely different picture. While fans celebrated the team's confidence and front office stability, something entirely opposite was building behind the scenes: tension, uncertainty, and a superstar who wasn't as silent as everyone believed. On the outside, it looked like a smooth, well-planned season. On the inside, cracks were forming that nobody wanted to talk about. Most people think this is just another routine chapter in the franchise's story, but once you hear the other side of it, you'll realize the situation is far bigger, deeper, and more dramatic than expected. Something massive just happened, something the team tried to keep buried, but the truth is already slipping out. A conversation took place that could change everything, a moment so intense and unexpected that insiders are whispering it might reshape the entire season. There's a reason players look different the next morning, a reason reporters suddenly shifted their tone, and a reason the league is now quietly preparing for the fallout. The details haven't fully surfaced, but what we do know is enough to shake the baseball world. Stay with me, because the next few seconds will reveal exactly why this moment matters. Before we get into this massive breaking update, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a Dodgers or MLB alert the moment it drops. What I'm about to tell you has shaken the entire baseball world. Shohei Ohtani, the most watched and most influential superstar in baseball, has finally broken his silence after a private, closed-door meeting with the Dodgers front office, and trust me, nobody expected what happened inside that room. Insiders are calling it intense, emotional, and potentially franchise-changing. The entire league is buzzing because leaks from that meeting are now coming out, and Ohtani's reaction is sending shockwaves across Major League Baseball. According to multiple sources, Ohtani was personally invited to the Dodgers executive suite for a private conversation that reportedly lasted more than 2 hours. Only a few people were there: Ohtani, his agent, Andrew Friedman, Dave Roberts, and a small group of strategic advisors. Security was so tight that even some Dodgers players didn't know it was happening. The organization wanted zero leaks. But in MLB, especially when Ohtani is involved, nothing stays hidden for long. The first thing that stunned insiders was the tone. This wasn't a casual meeting or a simple update. Ohtani came in serious. He wanted answers, and he wanted them immediately. After months of questions about the roster, pitching issues, injuries, and the team's postseason performance, Shohei finally laid everything out. And for the first time, we're hearing what he demanded: accountability, clarity, and commitment. He reportedly told the front office he wants immediate action to strengthen the rotation, upgrade the bullpen, and add urgency to acquiring key players before the market tightens. He also pushed for a second elite starter to back him up once he returns to pitching. But what really shook people was what happened after he finished. Sources say the room went completely silent, not because they disagreed with him, but because of how powerful and direct he was. This wasn't the calm, soft-spoken Ohtani everyone sees in interviews. This was a leader demanding that the organization live up to the championship promises made to him when he signed his historic contract. Reports say he used phrases like, "We can't waste time, we need urgency, and this team can win now, but we have to act like it." People who were in the room described the moment as franchise-defining, almost like the start of a new era of Ohtani's leadership. Then came the bombshell. Andrew Friedman, usually calm and composed, told Ohtani the Dodgers are ready to make what he called aggressive and potentially uncomfortable moves to reshape the roster. That phrase alone has insiders scrambling. It hints at major trades, unexpected cuts, and possibly a blockbuster deal no one sees coming. It means the Dodgers are ready to push all their chips in while Ohtani is in his prime. But that wasn't all. Friedman also revealed the team is actively exploring a trade for a frontline starter, with names like Dylan Cease, Corbin Burns, and even high-end pitchers teams previously refused to move. The Dodgers want a rotation built for October domination, not just regular season survival. And Ohtani made it clear he wants reinforcements early, not during a last-minute deadline scramble. After the meeting, Ohtani finally broke his silence to a trusted reporter who has covered him for years. His comments were short but incredibly strong. "The Dodgers know what we need. They know what I want. And I believe they understand the urgency." That's all he said, but those few words reveal everything. He's done waiting, done being patient, and done watching the team fall short of their potential. This is the most assertive version of Ohtani we've ever seen, and executives across baseball are stunned. Some insiders believe his message behind closed doors was even stronger than the quote he gave publicly. There are rumors that he told the Dodgers he wants players who can compete now, not prospects, not experiments, not low-risk signings. He wants winners. Players with postseason fire. Athletes who match his championship mindset. And for the first time, it feels like the Dodgers front office is genuinely ready to deliver. What happened next shocked everyone even more. The Dodgers reportedly showed Ohtani a confidential 2-year blueprint, a full plan with their trade targets, free agency priorities, development timeline, players they're willing to move, positions they plan to upgrade, and stars they're preparing offers for. Very few players in MLB history get this level of transparency. That alone shows how crucial he is to the franchise. And once this news leaked, the rest of the league went into panic mode. Teams that were planning to pursue the same top pitchers are scrambling because if the Dodgers go uncomfortably aggressive, it means they're willing to overpay, outbid, and overpower everyone. Teams like the Yankees, Rangers, Braves, and Red Sox are already reevaluating their strategies because Ohtani's involvement completely changes the landscape. The Dodgers now have the combination of star pressure, financial power, and roster flexibility, and nobody can match that. But the emotional side is what really stands out. People close to Ohtani say this is the first time he's shown frustration with the Dodgers, not anger, just pure competitive frustration. He cares too much about winning to stay silent any longer. His recent silence wasn't disinterest, he was studying, analyzing, and waiting for the right moment. And when he finally spoke, he stunned everyone. Fans who saw him at workouts afterwards said he looked laser-focused, almost relieved after finally saying what he needed to say. Players noticed too. One veteran told reporters anonymously, "This is the most serious I've ever seen him. He's sending a message, championship or nothing." Another teammate said, "When Ohtani talks, everyone listens. Things are changing." That alone shows how powerful this meeting was. There's another detail insiders revealed. Ohtani asked for better communication between the coaching staff and key players throughout the season. He wants clearer strategies, faster adjustments, and more accountability, especially during losing streaks or high-pressure games. He wants a championship mindset every single day, not just during marquee matchups. This level of leadership is exactly what the Dodgers needed after a season full of inconsistency and avoidable mistakes. What happens next could define the future of the Dodgers. The front office now has pressure not just from fans and media, but directly from their biggest superstar. And according to insiders, the Dodgers are already preparing multiple offers, trade talks, and internal changes in response to Ohtani's meeting. They know they cannot afford to disappoint him, not after everything he has invested in this organization. They promise championships, and he expects them to deliver. One opposing executive said it perfectly: if Ohtani is now influencing Dodgers' decisions directly, the rest of the league is in trouble. And he's right. Ohtani breaking his silence isn't just news, it's a warning. The Dodgers are officially in win-now mode with a generational superstar leading the charge. This story is still developing, and updates keep coming. If the Dodgers make a major trade or sign another star in the coming days, just remember it all started with this meeting. Ohtani spoke, and the Dodgers listened. Now the baseball world is waiting for the next big move. And based on everything we're hearing, The next domino could be huge.